Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you all are fine. Today in this video, I'm going to share a miracle story and you will be amazed to listen this story. The story is that a person says, I am a manager in one of the institute, in one of the organization. Before few days, I met a man. The man came to me from very far and discussed me about his some papers, some documents. And when I started to work on it and his process was starting, I told him and I asked him that you have come here to take your papers and documents, but you have come so late. Even you have taken these papers before few years. Then a man told his story. He said, I became blind and I was completely blind. I did not see a single thing, but and before that, I was completely fine. My eyesight was completely fine. But what happened with me, I got a disease, and after that disease, day by day, my eyesight became weak, and one day I became blind completely. I visited many doctors, even 35 doctors gave me their opinion that you cannot see in your whole life, and now you have to spend your life without eyes, without sight, and no medicine, no treatment will work. So he says, I was so disappointed. I was in depression, and my world was dark. My business was ended. I was just I was just confined myself to my home. I cannot go. I could not go outside. I really needed my wife for my every work. My children came to me, sat me, talked to me, and brought me to washroom and gave me food to eat, and I did not have any activity to perform because I was blind. So the things like TV, magazines, and newspapers were nothing to me. Wherever I went for the purpose of my treatment, everywhere I listened that this disease is incurable and you cannot see in your life. So I told my problem to my one of the relative, and my relative said to me, start reciting Durood Pak, Durood Ibrahimi, and keep reciting Durood Ibrahimi. Wherever you are, just keep reciting Durood Sharif. You will see, inshallah Taala, your eyes will come back. You will see, inshallah Taala, in your life. Your sight will improve. He said, I did not have anything to do. Like I cannot watch TV. I cannot read newspaper. I cannot go out. I don't have any friend. So I started reciting Durood Pak, Durood Ibrahimi. And I kept reciting in my day, in my night. And I kept sitting alone and I kept reading Durood Sharif. I did not know how many days, how many months I recited. I kept reciting in ablution, without ablution, and I abundantly recited. I countless recited. Whenever my family came to me, they talked to me, then I talk. Otherwise, I just spent my all time to Durood Sharif, in reciting Durood Sharif. I recited it for many days, for many months, and one day what happened with me, I felt a little light. I felt there are little light in darkness. I told my wife that I felt light today. My wife was so happy and said to me, keep reciting Durood Ibrahimi. Might possible that you will be able to see in your life. And I kept reciting Durood Sharif that day and that night, and I recited Durood Sharif with more love and passion because I felt that now if I kept reciting it, I could see. So what happened with me the very next day when I slept, after sleeping, when I woke up, I was completely fine. I could see whole things. I could see my wife, my children, my house, and everything. My eyesight was completely okay. I was completely fine and I was able to see everything. I was so happy. I performed Sajood of Shukr and I was so grateful to Allah. I performed Nafil and Nafil Shukrani, and I was so happy. My family was so happy. I did not get any operation. I did not take any medicine, and just because of the Durood Pak, I was fine. And today I am able to come here to collect my documents. So the manager was so surprised and listened all the things and was so happy to listen his story. And the man says, I firmly believed that if I keep reciting Durood Sharif, I will always be happy. Now I travel, I have started my business. Now I can travel myself. I don't need any support. I read newspaper. Even I don't use any glasses. My eyesight is perfectly okay. And I keep remembering that how Allah supported me. And this Durood Pak, Durood Ibrahimi worked for me, and it is Isme Azam for me. And still I keep reciting it. And I firmly believe that if I keep reciting Durood Ibrahimi, I will get success from everywhere. Alhamdulillah, my business is growing. I am earning more and more, and my children are obedient. My wife is so supporter. My wife is so helpful to me, and Alhamdulillah, I am happy and prosperous. And the disease I got, where doctor said to me that it is incurable, but the Kalam-e-Ilahi worked, that the Durood Sharif worked, and just because of reciting Durood Pak, Durood Ibrahimi, I was fine. I became fine, and I am able to see now, Alhamdulillah. So the manager was so happy and gave wishes to him. Alhamdulillah, this man is working and working successfully and is spending happy life. It's just because of Durood Ibrahimi. So if you have any issue, any problem, keep reciting Durood Sharif and keep seeing the blessing of Durood Pak. May Allah bless all of us. May Allah accept our prayers. Ameen. Jazakallahu khaira.